Yo, what is up, guys? So, actually, there is no YouTube video about the A4 B9 intake valves cleaning. So, I decided to record one actually and tell you guys maybe if you're doing this yourself, DIYing this in your garage like I'm doing right now, how to do this, or basically what are my experiences with it. So, as you can see by the mess that I made over here, I tried many methods, and these are the results after cleaning. Let me focus. So these are the results after cleaning. It looks pretty good. It could be a little bit better, I guess. And this is how it looked like before, and this was, or the mileage of the car is about 56,000 miles or 93,000 kilometers right now. I guess it's not that bad. People tell that, or people say that it depends on the oil you are using, and depends how the car drives, whether these are short trips or long trips and so on, etc. I guess it's not that bad, but yeah, this is how it looks like after. And what I did first was just using a flathead screwdriver to get the bigger bits off, and this is what other tutorials suggested. It has very good results with that. And then the best thing I did is using just zip ties over here. This was kind of funny for me in the beginning to use zip ties in a drill, but this gives you really good results actually. Of course, you need the valves close over there, so you actually need to turn the engine, and to turn the engine you need to disconnect the coil packs and take out the ignition plugs. So this is quite a lot of work, and you need a wrench to actually turn the engine over there. So yeah, this is how it looks like, and you can see the mess I made with walnut blasting. And I don't believe the walnut blasting is so good compared to the zip ties. I would suggest to use the zip ties. And what I basically did with the zip ties, I made sure that the valves are closed. Then I sprayed a little brake cleaner in there. And as you can see, if the brake cleaner stays there and doesn't go down, let me put some more. As you can see, it stays over there. This means that your valves are closed basically. And now you just take this over there, put it in there, and clean it like that. So as you can see, the brake cleaner's already clean. It's not dirty. This was like dirty black water over there before. So I think I made a pretty good job over there. And you get to repeat this process. So with the walnut blasting, I believe you need a special equipment for that. Since what I'm using over here, I just made so much mess. Believe it or not, it makes a difference, but I think it's like 5% better maybe than this. And I wouldn't suggest you to don't do this step. But of course, this depends. Maybe you have some professional devices, professional vacuum, and the Walnut Media Blaster to do that, so you get a better results with it, I guess. So another key factor is, of course, you need to take out the oil filter. And the hardest part for me actually was this bracket over here with 3 connectors, which is located down on the intake runners. I will show you the intake in a second as well, and those 2 vacuum lines that are located behind the intake. Nice that on this EA888 Gen 3 you don't have to unscrew the actual high pressure common rail over here, and it can stay in place, but you need to take this off because you will have no place between this line and the actual oil filter housing. This is how the actual intake looks like after taking it off the car, and this is the actual right side, so the engine wall side, I guess, with the vacuum lines you have to disconnect. And over here on those 2 screws, and this is where the bracket is located that I had problems with disconnecting. And so far it looks pretty good. Of course, you need a new seal for this intake over here. And this is how it looks like inside. I will try to clean this as well. Maybe I will dismount this throttle valve or whatever it's called, throttle body, I guess, and see what I can do with it. Or I will just go outside and spray this more with the walnuts, because why not? If I already have it off, I will try to get the best airflow I can for this car, of course. So actually I will show you now the seal, how it looks like. So as you can see, this is the old seal over here. I guess it's not this bad after 56,000 miles. It's still pretty soft. I saw people on the B8s having those like rock solid, and as you can see, this one is a little bit softer, I guess, not that much. And this is a original seal. I guess they are pretty much like the same, almost, but it's always nice to have a fresh one and make sure you have no leaks. So these are my spark plugs over here as well, and I had a little incident with the coil pack over here. Basically someone who changed this before didn't oil this, I guess, and this is what happened. So here we have the different coil packs. They are just fine, and this is the one that broke. So I will show you the part how this happened. So as you can see, basically this part glued in the engine. I don't know how. Basically you have to like put some grease over it to not stick to the engine, and this one just, I don't know, sticked to the actual block of the car, and I couldn't get it off, and this is how it came off in parts. But luckily I have a replacement just in over here, so I will use the older one. And this is what I use over here to crank the car's engine to make sure the valves are in the correct position to clean it. And this is a pretty cool I guess adapter over here, which I will show you. As you can see, this is a normal 24 socket over here that you have to use to turn the car's engine over, and this is the adapter over here, and just a normal wrench, I guess. So I think I didn't mention why you have to take off those spark plugs and coil packs. This is because you will have the compression ratio of the engine to overcome with your wrench when you want to turn these valves to the correct position. So that is why you have to take this out. So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys, for this video. It's very simple for me. I guess I could make a little tutorial. So if you guys have some questions about it, if you I don't know, want to try this yourself and you have some problems running in it, maybe I could help. Of course, you can go down in the comment section, ask me about it, and we'll see what we can do about it. So thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.